Hello! Welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Revelations Back. This is going to be a quick little video. I still got some stuff to do that I never got a chance to do yesterday for my COB playthrough of ESO, and I kind of want to do that before we record. So if I don't get that recorded tonight, you get an episode of that tomorrow. It will be this episode and an episode of New Vegas for today. And I am sorry about that. I did promise for you guys to have daily videos of ESO, but I do want to run around and gather all my stuff up in that area because we might be leaving that area pretty soon. And I do want to kind of unlock any of the actual quests in that area also. So that's where we're at on that one. This episode, I'm really tired of this. All right, so I'm going to show this. I've done this actually once before, but I want to reiterate that. So I'm going to show it off a little bit better. Hopefully, cross some fingers. I did have to restart this back 3 times. The first time, the FPS kind of kept wandering around, even after I waited about 20 minutes for it. So I had to restart it. And then it locked up, and I restarted it, and then the sound went out. I had to restart it. So we're done now. Get out here, stupid thing. Okay, so get you guys out of the way, man. Come on, get out of the way. All right, so this is a crafting bench. All right, you can put this back in here and make this crafting bench, but the feature that I want to show off in today's video requires you to use this. Now, if you open up your inventory, this is your crafting book. Alright? Please tell me they didn't. Oh, you pieces of crap. So if I go in here, then it's not in here. Why did you do that? More options. Has to be controls. No. Done. What the heck? Mod options. A through Z. Who did it? Nope, that's not it. They have added in a mod that takes that away. Captain Tweaker. Craft Tweaker. Craft Tweaker. That's it. There's no option for that one. I'll have to look it up. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh my God. Let me tell you. I don't know why people do that. I don't. So, okay, so first of all, they put in a mod in the game that actually deletes the actual book from here. Alright? So you can't press it. Now, on top of that, under the mod list here, excuse me, if we put it in order, go down to Ender.io. Ender.io has a config. Under Ender.io, personal settings. Where are you at? recipe button replacement with GAI. And they already have a thing in here. With Ender.io, they don't need a special mod for that. It disables the recipe button. They don't understand. Alright? But you have to come in here to where it says recipe button replacement with JEI, and you have to turn this to false. Alright? Once you do that, you click done, you click done, you click done. Make sure you take out that fast craft. And right here, you get the recipe book. There we go. Okay, so here's the recipe book. There are a few tabs over here for different stuff. Anything that has redstone in it usually goes into here. And if you can show recipes that you are able to craft, as you can see. There we go. Now, I want to go over this now. If you don't like this button, because every time you click it, it freezes your game, either the mod pack dev or the mod dev have screwed something up with that button, either the recipe wise or something else. All right, and not only that, in packs that change the recipes, oftentimes they don't put the recipes in the correct way, and it doesn't show up in here. All right, so if we scroll over to here to our gear recipes here, we can no, I don't want that yet. I forgot how we did that. It should show the recipe, but if it doesn't, you can click on here and it'll show the recipe here. It's kind of weird. Let's do something that they must have switched something else to where that doesn't come up either. So usually when you scroll over these, it'll show you the recipes for it, which I don't mind that not being in there. Here. So I think we'd have to add something else. Anyway, I'm getting off the point. So, why to use this button? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to craft everything we need, all right, for two things, all right? We're going to do it the regular way with JEI, and then we're going to do it using the crafting recipe book, all right? So, if we go to pulverizer here, this is a pulverizer. I got the recipe thing. Hold on. There we go. So this is a pulverizer. Now, in order to make the pulverizer, we need a piston. All right, so we click on that. That gave us a piston. And then we need a machine frame, so we're going to need a gear. We can use either one of these recipes. We're going to go ahead and use this one. I'm going to go back in here, back to this, and then click that. And then I've got 2 flint. We're going to need a redstone coil. We're going to need some copper gears. Now, if you shift click it, it'll put a bunch of them in there. I'm going to show you that too, but then it's a bunch of them, right? And then you click one, and then you have to click these out. All right, so, and then when you do that, we just made a pulverizer. All right, now you guys are watching the video. All right, so you guys can see which way you think's faster. All right, but you can actually visually see it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We can actually search for stuff. So we click here, we can search for, say, piston. Why are you being derpy? There we go. There's the piston recipe. Click on that. Comes out. All right. Next thing we need is the gears. So we'll click over to the gears. We can actually search for it too. We need 2 gears. There we go. We're going to need an actual 10 gears, so let's get that out. And that'll let us actually craft this bad boy here. No, not that one. Stupid thing. Machine frame. There we go. And we need the, where you at? thing is not working, is it? They must have changed a setting somewhere else that I haven't found. Let me look up this. Redstone reception coil. So when I search for this, it should show up here. Yeah, and it's not. That's so weird. There it is. I'm just blind. Alright. And then we got all the stuff we need. Why did you take one of my gears away? Because I used it on the device frame. That's fine. There we go. Now, we should be able to do both. Why are you doing that? See, the problem is they've messed with it so much, it's actually worse. Worse. This works. Alright? If they hadn't put like 50 million mods in here to like disable this functionality, it would be fine. I don't understand it. I don't. Alright? But there we go. There's the two of those. Now, the other thing we wanted to do is the gears. So, that's the gear recipe. Gear. Now, can I search for gears in here? No. I'll have to do another video in another mod pack to show you what I'm talking about. These are Ender IO gears, by the way. So, there's those. So, do this. Then we have to come here and do this. You can do this recipe too if you wanted, but either way, it's fine. And then if we want the energized gear, we need the infinite one. What? That was not the recipe. It's fine. I'm just going to spawn one of those in because I don't have time to go down there and get that. There we go. Like, Ender IO got pretty dumb. Like, I know people like that, but like, to get into that mod, it's really difficult. And then, once we do that, you need an infinity gear again for this one. So, I should have spawned these in beforehand. Or some of that stuff. What is it called? Grains of Infinity. Trust me, I will not be using Ender IO because it's just irritating. But anyway, there's those. Let me get some of those grains. Gains. Shut up. There we go. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. So here we have the wooden gears. There's different recipes, so depending on which one you choose. Alright. Then there's the stone one that we made here. We can actually, there's actually two different ones. I don't know why, I don't know how they disabled this, but it should come up. But we're going to do it this way, and then, no, stone. Oh, they added that one in automatically. Get out of here. This one is the one I wanted to use, because that's the one we made. Alright. And then we're going to need some of the other gears, which we haven't made yet. So, uses this thing, and then iron nuggets. That's why it's not in there. That's fine. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Now, I'm not saying not use JEI. If you need the recipe and it's not in this thing, you'll need to look it up here. That's fine. But like, they just went through so much stuff to disable this. Like, you still can't see the things. You still can't see them. It don't make no sense. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up my mod pack, and we'll add in, I'll add in thermal expansion, just so I can show you guys what's going on, all right? And I'll be right back, all right? Okay, we're back. This is my mod pack. Now, I just went ahead and dropped in all of the thermal expansion stuff. It's a default mod pack that I am going to start using for my one mod playthroughs. So we're going to go through like the beginning, starting, and mid game, and maybe some end game. Might play all the way through. I haven't decided really yet. But for right now, this is the generic 101, and I'll just pop in the mod that I want, and we'll restart the world. And then, my plan is to like start with a map with the map seed, and then play through with no mods in whatsoever other than the actual default mod pack. All right, and then once I get a base set up, I'm going to save that world, and then I'm going to move that to my desktop, the save world map. I'm going to move that to my desktop, and then I can actually add in a default map thing, or I can just put it in and we can just load it up, either way. And I have all the mods in that regenerate the world, so if I add in thermal expansion after the world is generated, like this one is pre-generated world, then it'll automatically generate in all the ores and stuff like that. So anyway, this is how it's supposed to look. Now I had to actually craft the stuff first. Alright? So I'm going to tell you that. I had to actually craft this stuff yet. But this is how it's supposed to see how it flashes through there like that. All the gears should be in one spot. You right click on it and it shows everything for that. Alright? And then you just click on the one you want. So we want one of these. We want a 10 gear. We want 2 iron gears. We want a machine frame. Nope. I did that by accident. That's my bad. I think that's all of that. We want a piston, so I can come up here and I can go piston. Look at that. Piston. See? Reception coil. The search engine works. I don't know what they've done to that. I don't know why they changed that. But if you make your own profile and you just add the stuff in by default, and then you come in here, this book works wonderful. It works great. I don't know why they keep trying to change it, to disable it. They're not using it anyway. They can just use the fastest craft and it takes it off there. Alright? I don't understand. If they just disable this, the button, and then disable the NIO using that GAEI stuff, and then you just let people know, hey, that's something that you can change in the configs, Hey, if you don't like the recipe book and you want to use the GAEI instead, just go into the IO configs and switch it to that. But they've done something else. And I know people that's out there, and they're saying, hey, this uses up RAM, uses up the RAM. Default Minecraft uses 2. It uses 6 unmodded. All right, 6 to 8. That has nothing to do with the recipe book. If this is crashing your game, it's because somebody's messed with it. All right, they haven't done something right with it, and it keeps crashing. They don't feel like messing with it, so they just disable it. All right, but they've done some stuff to it, so they've messed it up so much that it doesn't even work right in that modded thing. All right, and we can go in here now. The pulverizer came up. Look, pulverizer, bam, pulverizer. Look how fast that was. 1,000 times easier than going through JEI and clicking to the recipe, then clicking to the button, and then clicking it out of the thing. It does require you, yes, by default. You don't get all the recipes in here, so you do have to craft stuff by default. That's what the JEI is for, to look up recipes. You look up the recipe, you craft it one time. Every other time you can use this. I just want to show you. Alright? This is the crafting station. Alright? No book. I'm not crazy, alright? They just don't want to integrate it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's harder. I don't know if it like changes the overall, if there's a glitch in it or something, but none of the new crafting benches, you can only do this on the default crafting bench. And now, the main reason people didn't like using the default crafting bench is because if I escape, all your stuff fell on the ground. That's not how it works anymore. Nothing falls on the ground. Everything, I can throw this on the ground. There, right here, we have 3 times 3, so we have 9 times 5, alright? So that's 40, right? 45, look right there, 45. And there's the extra 5 for 50. They all go back into your inventory. So, I don't know what they've done, but that's crap. That's crap. Fix it, man. There's nothing wrong with this. Literally. There's nothing wrong with this. Right now, I'm running 120. In here, out here, 120 FPS. In this crafting bitch, 120. I click on these recipes, I'm still running 120. So, I don't know. If you haven't, if this is causing you to use too much RAM, it can't be that. They've messed it up somehow. They tried to change how this works, and that's the problem, basically. So, I just wanted to show you guys that. I wasn't crazy. I don't know what they've done to it in the new mod packs for FTB. And I haven't played enough of the third-party ones to know if they've done that to those too. But stop doing that. Stop that. Alright? It's a wonderful way to craft. Alright? They may, I mean, just my opinion here, they may have disabled this because it's easier to craft. I don't know. I don't know why. But you can go on the forums if you want and ask them. They don't answer. They won't answer. Who knows? But I think that's going to cover my rant for today. That's how you use the crafting book. And that's how you use it in modded. And it's 1,000 times easier than going with the JEI recipes. Alright. So, I think the problem is people have played modded, they haven't played the vanilla, and the people that play modded they've never used this. Alright? They're just so used to using the JEI recipes, but that's all they use. The glass sharpening kit. I didn't know there was a glass sharpening kit. That's weird. I updated some of my mods before I loaded the pack up, so I had to actually increase my forge up to a higher level also. So, I don't know. It's like, just use this. And if they've disabled that, I don't know what to tell you. I can show you how to fix it to the point to where it actually shows up and you can use it. I don't know what they've done to the search functionality. There's nothing in here. So, I don't know. And you can do whole stacks of stuff too. So if I hold shift down, it puts all of it in there. You can do individuals there, do as many as you want. And it's unlike JEI, you have to do one or all. You can't just do like 3, which is kind of annoying, having to take all of them back out. When there's multiple ones, like here, you can shift, you can right click. It's a right click to open the actual recipe up. Let me show you over here, like with the gears, just right click and you just click on the one you want. Super easy. Super easy. I'm going to get off here because I'm so mad. I'll do a video on this mod pack pretty soon and show you all the actual mods that I have in it. And I'll have to take out the actual thermal expansion there. But anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the notification bell. You'll get notifications when I have new videos up. You guys can come check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this video and you want to share it with your friends, tell them that you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put them down in the comments down below. If you like the recipe book, if you don't like the recipe book, make sure you post a comment down there. Tell me. We'll discuss it in the comments. And don't forget to follow me on my social media pages, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.